Moving on to sports,
Yeah.
Mike Bison. Turns out he's actually not a nice guy.
No! Get out of here!
No, I will not get out of here. He's not a nice guy. I know. I thought he was a sweetheart, too. But
So did I.
it turns out that you can't ram your forehead into somebody else's nose.
Now, wait a second. I thought that's a legal move.
No, it's not. I was with you. I thought that was a legal move. Turns out it is not.
Before everybody starts saying "fuck this," TalkRadar 170. We're pulling it out of our butts.
Yep. After Henry promised it wouldn't happen.
Henry, that made me very sad.
When I told the internet, but it was true. It wasn't going to happen.
Well, I
You
was
were
hoping
sick
you guys
and-
would get it together.
Me and Henry are going to get it together with the audio equipment we don't understand.
It's plug and play, baby.
Wednesday and Wednesday was a long day. Long day.
As opposed to all the... It doesn't matter because
Today
we're here
is
now.
easy. Yes.
Triumphantly. Because everybody's returned from something sort of cool, except for me. But, who else?
Sort of
I'm
stuff,
Chris
though.
Antista.
Henry Gilbert, regular host.
Uh-oh.
Oh, troll.
And we also have...
Michael Grimm.
And Michael Raparez.
Myra Parez is back.
Yes!
Eeyores.
Back from a week apparently filled with rancor and poison, from what I heard.
No. We're all happy. We're all
Okay.
smiles and sunshine.
All right.
Well, you missed all the Smurf magic.
I did.
Yes, that was magic.
I popped in on... Oh,
Really?
yes.
Oh,
You didn't see all of it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
You've got to watch it.
I was so
Apparently
excited.
I do.
I was so excited about it because I recorded it and made a video about it on Friday, and we'd already recorded our show, and OXM was recording their show. So I played the Wii exclusive Smurf dance party music on OXM. I could hear Ryan sort of cringing over it, but like, no, you got to hear this. It's fucking terrible, wonderfully terrible. And then like I just ran in to their show. I was just recording. And he's like, you need to see this letter. He's like, hi, my name is Jeff. I'm a songwriter composer. I played the guitar on Smurf this way. Never thought I'd hear it on your show. All right.
Gotta say, it's impressive to see a game where total PR blackout is like the intention.
You don't like Mr. Smurf Cat?
And somebody had to sing that, man.
That's why they sent you to France, is they wanted you to miss all the coverage.
Clearly.
Anywho.
It's a great but obscure
That paid
Bjork
for
song.
someone's rent this month.
Yes. Quite a few people.
You look genuinely angry.
All those poor studio musicians that just had to... they'd rather be scoring
so
a porn.
bad for them. It makes me think of a few years back at a Konami thing where they were showing a Ninja Turtles game and like playing the song like Turtles, I love being a turtle. And somebody's just like, that studio musician has no shame.
Yeah.
Imagine like he wanted to make his own project one day and he was an artist and he was like, nah, I'm not going to sell out. And then one day it was just like, I need rent, the Chevy needs gas.
My blues.
I didn't have need a paycheck. Seriously, who let the Smurfs out? You're welcome, Michael. Now you're up to speed on everything Games Radar did last
Now
week.
you're up to Smurf.
Now you're up to Smurf.
Fuck you.
Did you just bite your lip?
Maybe. I may have swallowed my tongue.
All right. But we have better things to talk about this week. We have Wait. Let's see how to transition this. Michael has returned with fresh impressions of Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Yes.
And Rayman Origins.
Which I can't talk about yet.
You
But
can't
yes.
talk about yet?
No, I can say that I went and saw it and played it,
okay.
but I can't talk about it yet.
Remember, this is Friday we're talking about.
That means
Yes.
it's a 10.
That's still...
Damn it.
Not for a couple weeks.
You can tell us about the Francis.
The Schrances?
Francis, I guess.
Francis?
Yeah, the Francis.
What was
Multiple
Francis
Francis.
like?
The multiple Francis.
France 616.
The Francis Dynasty. And Michael, but we'll have an exclusive Diablo 3 review. Yeah, it leaked. And
Or is it just click, 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 click?
and something else if I can ever find it. But Mike Grimm just returned from Evo.
Yeah.
Evo.
Yeah.
How was Evo?
It was nice. Liked it.
Oh, I wanted to get that clip of Seth. So I used him on an example. You and I both saw what today? Street Fighter 3
Third Strike
Online Edition.
Boom! Nice.
You like how I got that once? I only heard it once.
One shot that shit.
Yeah, we have a FAP up playing with Neil, or Derek Neal.
Derek Neal.
Derek
Correct,
Neal
yes.
of Capcom.
Who is really good, it turns
He's
out.
really
Turns
good.
out the guy that worked on a passion project for like years. He's pretty good at the game that he loves.
But you were at Evo. Fuck no, I was saying on the FAP that like I'm trying. You guys are playing. I'm trying to commentate. And kick. Then he he blocked it. Or like I'm no Seth Killing, but you sent me that video of Seth, and the caption on it is "I have no mouth, but I must stream."
Yeah.
And it's just the one moment I've seen where Seth can't think of anything to say because he's like so devastated.
Okay, let's bring it back.
I meant to play that.
That guy probably did commentary for like a good 48 hours of the 3 days.
Dude,
straight.
he did
Unreal.
the most unbelievable commentary of a Bionic Commando multiplayer session that I was in, and like it just made everything. So I'm playing. I'm like, is this more exciting than I feel like it is? How you doing this, Seth?
Yeah.
He tricked you for a little while, but if only he could be in everyone's home while they play Bionic Commando, he could convince them that it's good.
I don't know who.
That was my first trip to the Capcom studio. Was that Bionic Commando multiplayer?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I had a pink Commando.
Careful when you go to Capcom
Nice.
Studio; they won't let you leave.
Uh-oh. Anyway, fucking Evo, how was Evo?
I was good, man. I was kind of boggled at what a zoo it was. Like it was so fucking packed.
Yeah,
the whole thing was just wall to wall filled with human bodies. By finals, it was like people were just like pushed up against the very back wall, just standing there. It was like they kept having to clear the aisles because kids were just lying down. And
That's awesome.
it was crazy. Everyone there extremely good. Like I was really glad I didn't get too many matches in because I just would have got fucking destroyed. by
Well,
some
how did
12-year-old.
you do in the matches you did perform?
I literally played no matches the entire time I was there. I did a demo for Skullgirls, and that was pretty much it.
For Skullgirls.
Yeah,
Evo.
Skullgirls looks really cool.
Well,
I've-
Skullgirls, yeah, it's being made by this guy Mike Z, who is fairly well known in the fighting community. He's been in it for
We're going to
years.
say the Beastie Boys.
Yes, yeah, Mike Z. Yeah.
Mike Z with the master plan.
But man, dude, I was that demo is the craziest shit I ever did in my life because like that dude, like he is so into fighting games, he just doesn't know how to talk. Other than that, like he was just like, okay, cool, yeah. So what do you want to see? I'm like, oh, well, just give me a rundown. And he's like, okay, well, so okay, do an alpha counter. No, an alpha counter. No, an alpha counter. No, now switch out with your third character. Now lightning attack. Now cancel that. And I'm like,
Sorry, just burning that sound effect out.
no worries. But yeah, it was intimidating because he wouldn't continue until I successfully did shit. Like he'd be like, no, do it again. I'm like,
You'll never learn.
I'm like, yeah, it's true.
You'll
man."
never learn.
And his PR guy had clearly just sort of given up. Like he was like, I can't rein this guy, and this is who he is, and this is how this works. And I was like, all right, it was fucking awesome. Though. It was really
Do
good.
like a punishing game.
Well, the guy knows his shit, no
Mhm.
doubt, and he kind of made it as sort of like a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 sort of hybrid. He
That's like coming
cherry-picked it.
to live in PSN, right?
Yeah, it's live PSN. Yeah, it's a DLC. only
How
game,
was
but-
speaking of how was Marvel vs. Capcom 3's presence at Evo?
Oh,
Was it
huge.
substantial?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
huge. Yeah. The grand finals were enormous, and then they had Ultimate on display there. People were playing it, and as always, I'm sure there were people there that were like writing 400-page forum posts about combos in a beta version that won't exist in 2 weeks.
Rocket Raccoon is a bit floaty.
He wasn't in it yet. Those guys.
I know. We're
He's
not
not
acknowledging it
announced
yet.
yet.
Yes,
Chris.
they all admit he's in there, though. I mean,
I just
need
they
some-
know.
everybody knows how like you have to come up with 4 more characters. Like you just have to. Otherwise, you have no PRs. You have no publicity to write about. We can't announce any new characters until you think of new characters for us to announce. So it's like, I hope they really take that up. Like, yeah, we just need 4 more characters right now.
Just 2 more. Be good
I say
enough,
4.
but well, I think that right now they're at the nice number of 50. Though
Yeah.
56
good number.
MVC 2, 56. I'm saying.
Well,
No, I'm trying.
50.
I'm sure they got some DLC stuff.
Any other exciting
Well, speaking
stuff
of
out there?
MVC3,
Oh, go ahead.
no, speaking of MVC3, you told me a pretty good thing about the power levels, right?
In what sense?
An ultimate that they're fixing the power levels.
Oh yeah, the X Factor's been toned down, which sort of
Oh, no, no.
the damage.
I mean, remember that video?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned this to Henry the other day, but remember that video you and Brett and we did
It's
about
literally the only video you've ever complimented me on.
That's a great video.
I don't think you've watched the Dead Island videos. And no, like, well, you don't have to like act embarrassed about it now. You were like kind of proud, like the other day. I didn't watch that shit. And, like, it's exactly what you said to all of us.
Right, yeah. Well,
So,
the viewers might think less of me and listen.
I don't know. You're
But anyway,
But yeah, they're redoing power levels because I asked Nitsuma about it and I was talking to him and the battle director and I mentioned like the imbalanced power levels and it's like, Oh yeah, we did those just based within the Capcom universe exclusively. It's like we've taken notice of that. We're changing them to be more accurate. So
Really? You think so? You think like Chris Redfield be a little more evenly matched with Galactus at this point?
yeah. He's
All
only
right.
going to have 9 strength this time instead of 10.
That was ridiculous.
Dude punches boulders, whatever.
Pretty tough.
So I finally saw like I am mega late to the party, but I finally saw like the Evo video, and it really made Evo make sense for me. Finally, was that like it was the Daigo 2004 Ken Chun-Li thing, like where he parries Chun-Li like 12 times, like and then
Is that the video we
Yeah, that's
the tutorial? Then go ahead, you say it.
there's a trials mode in Third Strike Online, and that's the last challenge. Is that you have to
You
do
have to
that.
do that.
Wow.
And, yeah, it's kinda
And
fun.
Derek almost did it. I mean,
Yeah.
like just showing us casually.
that was like that was like an end of a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Yeah,
kind
it
of.
was pretty
absolutely.
crazy.
It was-
But that it was happening in real life in front of you. Like,
yeah,
just
and it was
not-
finals for that event. It was just
Yeah.
exactly timed, perfectly executed.
I think I've seen it, but I want to go back now, knowing now that I've at least done my research a little bit, and just hear like every block with
well. Well, it's also one of those things where, like, I watched it first this weekend and then I saw it. I was like, well, I guess that's impressive. He blocked well, and then then I read the description like, no, if you block, you'll lose that sliver of health, and he's dead. It had to be a parry where he pushes forward at the exact right time every time during
That shit was
super
crazy.
fast lightning kicks, like which is impossible.
And under that pressure too. I mean, it's just,
Under that pressure,
Daigo
yeah.
doesn't know pressure. He just goes until this weekend where
Yeah.
he got kind of rolled.
Oh, is that what
Jokes
happened?
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. This Korean guy is just super good, and he just destroyed Daigo.
That's all they do over there, right? Government subsidized
Yeah.
internet cafe
He's wearing a
gaming.
tracksuit and everything.
Right.
And,
Really?
no.
Wild and crazy guy?
He ripped his shirt off and slammed a Red Bull and threw his lanyard into the crowd before he played Daigo, and then he beat the shit out of him.
Wow, really?
It was pretty great.
Fuck
He was
that.
waving the Korean flag
It's like, I believe
afterwards.
it's the Evo equivalent of like a Babe Ruth moment.
Yeah, it was just points.
Yes. Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
It's fun. Yeah,
Cool.
but man, just hearing the crowd explode, it's so much fun to be there. Just a bunch of fellow nerds that know their shit, just zooing out.
Well, that's why I find it. I barely know what's going on at these things, and just seeing that many people excited about the most minute fucking detail is great. When I see that everybody knows that, it's sort. I'm not going to say fish concert. I'm going to try and find a better metaphor.
Man,
I'm
you're
gonna
lucky.
trying to find a better metaphor than that.
Concert of actual fish.
Yes, a concert of fish.
It's more like a
in
string
Little
cheese
Mermaid.
incident
In
show.
Little Mermaid. And all that saltfish salt. No. Okay. Anyway, what was your great? You have your greatest memory from Evo 2011?
Yeah, I'd say it was probably that because I just freaked
Okay.
out. There's people throwing chairs, and I was just screaming, and people were like, "Fuck!"
What about what about they throwing chairs?
Yeah, the dude just got up and like knocked a bunch of
The
chairs over.
wrestling
and some
tournament,
dude-
like the end of No Holds Barred.
yes, yeah.
But you also got to meet Ono and
I did all these interviews.
Yeah, you held up Blanca.
Yeah, with
Just
Ono,
cute
so-
picture.
Oh, thanks. That's the coolest dude, man. Like
Nah, I
sometimes
love
it can
that
be
guy.
hard to interview like Japanese developers with the translator, but that guy, the coolest,
seems all about
happiest
it, man.
guy. He is. I mean, that guy is just the best. Really.
Yeah, he makes every other Japanese developer look look even more boring and straight.
I do think about that kind of stuff because whenever you interview someone that high up, it's like, I'm tired of talking about it. I can't believe you like this thing I've done nothing but view for 80 months and I feel is flawed. But this dude, every time I see him, he's like, yeah,
Yep, every time.
yeah.
And even
you guys
like-
like my game, awesome. Thanks, man.
And like when he ask him a question, like he talks in Japanese, but he still like gets all crazy and animated and emoting, even though he has no idea what he's saying, and it's just like, but it's like, yeah, it's infectious.
It's
awesome.
even like it looks like he gets Harada out of his shell. and
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah,
too.
definitely.
Who
Yeah.
Harada looks like your usual developer dude.
He's
but-
pretty badass though. He was pretty fun
yeah?
to interview too because he just has these glasses and this beard and he's always kind of got this frown on. This guy came up and gave him a huge bottle of like tequila, just like really nice shit, and just like,
Whoa.
thank you very much, Rada-san, and it was just like, just quietly nodded and like shook the guy's hand and it was like,
This is
nice.
greatest compliment. I
will crush
concur.
booze.
Also, there was a KO Police there, which might be of interest. She is a lady who plays Street Fighter, and she's a
whoa.
Japanese model, but she's
Whoa.
also a dude.
Whoa!
So there you go.
Really? With a dick?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she Do a lot of Poison cosplay?
She doesn't actually.
A Bridget cosplay?
There was a Bridget cosplay there, but
Nice.
she was a legit chick, to the best of my knowledge.
There's a picture in the Comic-Con cosplay of a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger who was running around holding Cloud's sword, and then had a giant fucking rubber dick, and he would pose for a little bit, and then when everybody was around him with cameras and little kids, he would just start rubbing his dick like the masturbating bear from Conan O'Brien.
So he's like Japanese Odorous Orungus, is what you're saying from Guar.
I believe you.
Okay,
I believe you. That's what it's like.
sure.
I don't know.
Guar fans know what I'm talking about. All three of them.
The most.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. Like, see, there I go. I don't have his wrestling
Hulk Hogan.
impression.
That sounds dangerously close to a sex offender, though. I mean, it sounds funny, but
Yep.
in real life,
No, the dude, the guy. You
Oh,
described.
yeah. Yes. Enticing him in there with the Power Rangers package, only to show them the power pack. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, what I thought was exciting is the article you posted today on GR. Maybe we'll put it in this TalkRadar episode. Was the Balrog movie? The Balrog movie was
Yeah.
kind of awesome.
they debuted that at Evo, actually. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. And it was, I don't know where I didn't
Chubby
know they were
Boy
showing it.
Films.
Chubby Boy Films, yeah. And it was just, I think it was like 6 or 7 people that made it or something. And,
Do you remember the title? Balrog.
Balrog Behind the Glory.
Behind the Glory.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Loved it. They explained everything you'd ever want to know about Balrog. I love right from the get go. Here, I have a clip.
First off, my son was not born bald. His name is Michael Grill.
Terrell. Love
The
that.
crowd blew up at that, too. 'cause,
Michael
like,
Terrell Bison.
that's what every Street Fighter nerd thinks the first time. He's not actually a Balrog. He's not actually
I know,
Balrog.
but then they show how he got it. And he won it in a card game, just being a dick.
Yeah.
And, stole the name from Vega and M. Bison.
No way. Now you're in Bison. You're Vega.
And I had to open the podcast with it, so I guess we should explain it here. But the funniest part to me, outside of the Arsenio clip,
That's really
the clip of
edited well.
Balrog on the Arsenio Hall show, was the KSRK Sports Talk Radio. And I've never listened to sports radio in my life, but I assure you this is 100% accurate. Just these KSRK, get it?
SRK.
KSRK.
Sure you can.
Talking about Balrog after he's shamed in a fight by knocking an opponent out until he dies?
Like he headbutts him and kills him.
somebody.
Yeah.
Moving on to sports,
Yeah.
Mike Bison. Turns out he's actually not a nice guy.
No! Get out of here!
No, I would not get out of here. He's not a nice guy. I know. I thought he was a sweetheart too, but
So did I.
it turns out that you can't ram your forehead into somebody else's nose.
Now, wait a second. I thought that's a legal move.
No, it's not. I was with you. I thought that was a legal move. Turns out it is not.
I don't know. I don't know why that was my favorite thing in there.
Well, I like
No!
I like that throughout the whole video he always has on his boxing gloves. Right? Like,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
never
Even when
takes
he's
them
bringing chips to the fucking craps table, he's dropping them in boxing gloves in true Street Fighter form. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Are we done with Evo talk?
I think that's pretty much it. It was fun. Glad to go.
Can't wait to go back next year.
Moving on. Michael, do you have anything you can say from France?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually. Where should I start?
Wherever you want, baby.
It was a really nice trip. I got to see Assassin's Creed, which I was kind of disappointed going in. And it's like, oh, it's just multiplayer. There's no single player. But it turns out that there's a lot to write about. There's a lot that's pretty actually interesting that they're retooling about the multiplayer. They're adding a bunch of stuff, bunch of abilities, bunch of new characters, new maps.
From the looks of it, you wrote several articles. Can you please
I
write
wrote 4 articles.
the headlines? Because I don't remember what they are.
I don't remember the exact headlines.
Yeah.
One was just a straight up multiplayer hands-on preview.
Mm-hmm.
One was a news story on a special journalist or a special emblem, a special emblem that's only going to be given out to journalists.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that was actually kind of cool.
So it's just like, hey, look for this. You can kill me and my colleagues.
Mhm.
Look
in
for this
Assassin's Creed
biased piece
Revelations.
of shit
Yeah.
playing video games.
Exactly. Go up and scream, "This is for Halo Reach!"
Or prototype.
Yeah, or Prototype or Infamous or whatever you want to kill us for. It's, you know,
EDF.
it's a game.
No one's after me.
Well,
No one's after me. Epic Mickey, no one gives a shit.
did another one that was just kind of like, rather than fold the multiplayer mode has a story now, and like that new cutscenes and documents and things will appear as you level up, and so rather than just fold that into the preview, I wrote a separate mini preview on it and just had a cutscene transcription and a couple other things because they wouldn't let me actually post the cutscene.
You did some interesting. We cut it together, some B-roll and something interesting.
Yeah. We do have some B-roll, and we'll be doing more with B-roll.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like fucking P-Tom already beat us to the punch.
Well,
P-Tom fapped the B-roll. Can you believe that? Ryan and Scott, I'll get you.
Ripped off by our best friends.
I know.
Shame. But
Damn their drive.
There was one more. What was it?
I can tell you. It was an interview with the...
Yes, with Damien Keegan, the game director for the multiplayer portion. So yeah, it was interesting. Yeah. He's an interesting guy. A little bit of rough English, and I think that comes through in some parts of the interview. But we got a lot of clarification.
It comes
about
through
stuff.
at every Ubisoft event.
Yeah, kind of. Big surprise meeting with a French developer in France, and he's French. Wow, Chris is so bored right now.
No, I was just trying to get a beer.
It is how you say, the man.
Chris is very thirsty right now.
Very.
Will
thirsty.
Ubisoft ever make an Asterix game? That's my question.
They probably have. It would not surprise me at all if they made several.
In 2000,
I don't know.
In 2010, there was an Asterix.
I did watch an Asterix
Olympics.
movie
Olympics,
on the plane right over, and I stopped midway through. Relatively new, yeah.
Really?
It was with Monica Bellucci as Cleopatra, and Gerard Depardieu as
that's coming
as
out.
Obelix.
I've seen those pictures of that.
Yeah, I was not. I didn't really like it.
I mean, it sounds great.
You'd think a kids movie made in France, I would love.
Starring Gerard Depardieu. Is it live action?
Yes. Yeah. Totally
Dear
live action. And
fuck, that sounds terrible.
yeah, he's wearing like a big fake rubber nose, but he's like, just the big blue and white striped pants pulled up to his nipples. He's wearing those.
Jerry Lewis and Asterix are the two greatest cultural contributions from France.
But,
Well, what about the naked ladies who dance?
Them too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
those
you.
are good.
What about Rayman? What about my buddy Rayman?
I told you I can't really talk about Rayman.
You can say what you got
that
from
Rayman came from France.
I can say what I got from Rayman.
Somebody signed you something.
Oh, yeah. So I got to meet Michel Ancel, who's a really cool guy, and got to interview him. The interview will be going up later. And
All will be revealed.
But it was really cool because, he's... Like, here's this guy who's made Beyond Good and Evil and King Kong and Rayman, a bunch of really cool games. And we're sitting on a sectional couch. He's sitting, like, right next to me and just kind of staring in my face. And I'm noticing, like, wow, he's got kind of strange teeth. But he's really awesome and really fun to talk to. And, like, just talk to him for an hour. It's great.
Really?
Yeah. And so he signed some... They gave us some official Rayman art, and I got him to sign it. And then,
I believe it's the same art that's the subscriber cover for Nintendo Power. It's fucking beautiful. Like the little pile of things. It's beautiful.
That's it, like the checkpoint thing. And they all take a picture.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
But we also... It was kind of funny. We also toured their studio, which is this lovely little 17th century house. Actually, kind of a big 17th century house. Yeah, and it's like the oldest house in its neighborhood. It used to be a house overlooking a vineyard before there were any other houses over there. And so we're walking through there, and I look on a whiteboard, and there's like this cartoon Medusa head that's made entirely out of dicks. And next to it is a giant drawing, giant elaborate detailed drawing of a space station that is one giant dick with little things drawn on it and like a moon in the background.
To be honest, I'm having a hard time conceptualizing these.
Yeah, and we were told that, like, Ansel's a big fan of...
Thanks, Chris.
He's a big fan of dick jokes. So when I met him, I asked him, it's like, so, these dick jokes, huh? And he laughed and said, like, oh, that's our lead animator. He's always drawing those all over everything. So he pointed him out and said, like, yeah, you left the dick drawings all over the whiteboard in French. And the guy's like, oh, God! He was horrified. But, yeah, we all cornered him later and made him sign a different piece of art. And it's just like, just draw dicks on it!
What's the movie where the kid can't stop drawing dicks?
Superbad.
Superbad.
Huh?
Yeah. He's the French kid. That guy.
But, yeah, he's just like... He drew something on mine. Like I don't understand what it is.
I don't know if it's like the worst D and G ever, like put together. It looks like a D and G fucking.
D and G.
The letter D and G.
Yeah.
But like I think it's a ball sack.
Yeah, it's either
entering a vagina from the bottom.
That could be. My thought was it's either a ball sack viewed from like behind spread legs, or it's a massive misshapen dick that's so big that the dick head is disappearing off the top of the page. But I'm not really sure. And like he liked to put like a little cum drizzle coming from the tips of
that. Really ties
and like I
together.
think Dave from OXM, he got one that was like looked like a grain thresher had run over it. It was just like this really long sort of windy dick.
I'm so glad that like I'm guessing they don't get to sign a lot of autographs in the office. On the rare occasion I sign something, we've talked about this for a reader that I don't feel like my signature is enough. So I just do draw a bunch of dicks. Like I'll draw like a tiny comic because clearly I can't just put my signature on this and have it mean something.
That's boring.
I had a record that I got signed by one of my favorite bands, and it's Japanese guys. And the one guy signed his name, and the other guy signed his name, and he drew a dog taking a shit.
I'm telling
with
you,
his name, and I was like, man, that's awesome.
when you're on the fringe of popularity, and someone asks you to sign something, like you just go all. Mine is awful. It's like Pac-Man, like teabagging Master Chief. Like that's way too much detail and like a.
Dude, I gotta go. You're holding the line up. You're like 1 second.
1 second. I'm holding the line up. And there's two.
I gotta get the
people behind
cross-hatching
you.
right on Master Chief's taint.
But yeah, it was also kind of funny. I spoke with Gabrielle Schrager, I think is her last name. She's
Blonde lady?
The story designer.
I interviewed her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, we like. She found out we were talking about the guy with the dicks, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he's great." It's just like I'll be sitting at my monitor, and my monitor will be surrounded by all these dick drawings. See, in the States, that's a lawsuit. So I'm glad you can have that kind of attitude about it.
You can rip someone's head off in the office or like bludgeon them to death, but you can't show a dick.
I know, right?
Unbelievable.
Hypocrisy.
Unbelievable.
Those French, they're so free.
Well,
so free to put tits on daytime programming.
Well,
we'd all be better.
What time are we at? Let's try this. Well, the Tyler Nagacha played Diablo Triple.
Yep.
I
believe his impressions were click, 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 click.
They were, but he didn't get to the bottom of the true dilemma. Luckily, somebody broke their review embargo on YouTube. Michael Grimm, you don't happen to have this guy's name, do you? I would like to hire him.
No, I don't.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. But, yeah, we got a bunch of new Diablo 3 news. I'm so glad someone professional tackled this.
Yeah.
Well, Blizzard, you've done it. You've ruined your final franchise.
See, what I don't understand...
That guy's awesome.
Is he awesome?
He gets so much pussy.
Reason
no idea.
Because of some of the design decisions you've made as your company, people from my guild have been quitting your games. And you know what they're playing? They're playing stuff like League of
I
Legends.
can feel my ears getting wet. Like I can't tell this guy is like a true YouTube
he's doing
journalist.
To people that are
He's got to be doing.
He
Otherwise, it's Robot Chicken.
If you look at his other videos, he's
it's
doing
clearly.
a character.
But his huge fatness.
Yeah, just
like,
imagine
that's
like
not-
you guys are only
that you
hearing.
can't fake.
Yeah, that's
You
just
guys are only
method.
hearing him. Imagine this man worse than he'd ever.
You've got
you could ever-
always on DRM, okay? That means
Yep.
I always
He
have
looks
to be
like he
connected
sounds.
to play your stupid game. I have to log into the internet to play your stupid game. Okay? There's no single player mode. I can't play single player mode. Okay, this isn't World of Warcraft here we're talking about. Okay, I want to play single player mode. What if I'm on a plane, Blizzard?
to BlizzCon.
Okay, I don't get on
That's
a
the
plane
only
very
place he would
often,
ever
so I
go.
have to buy 2 tickets. And that's the whole other thing.
Fucking love this dude. Fucking love this dude.
What's his name on YouTube?
It's a very good question.
The character
Michael.
is Francis. I know that. But,
Yes, you're right. He did. He even said in the description. Well, I think we've been bamboozled by Mike Grimm. Like, 'cause he made me get these clips.
This was from a net.
This
so
is
this actually
I know it's
wasn't-
fucking a net.
Yeah.
Boogie 29.
IE. Boogie IE.
Her name is Francis.
But it's absolutely beautiful, and I got
Here, 9
tons
something.
more clips of this fake character.
When I do get on a plane, I want to be able to play your goddamn game. Okay? That's why I own a copy of Diablo 2. When I travel, I play it on my netbook.
Sorry.
You got an in-game auction house. Okay, that's great. Okay, instead of farming Mephisto over and over and over again, I just go buy it from the auction house. With in-game gold, I can farm any freaking skeleton in the game and get gold, and then use that gold to just go buy whatever I need.
I have no idea what that word was. Fucking love it.
Yeah, it's somebody pointed out and like watch it with the subtitles on. It's even funnier.
It's fucking beautiful.
Of just using in-game gold, I can use cash. Money, cash money. Is that
Ears
what you
are
all
wet.
want, Blizzard? Huh? It's not enough to pay $60 for your game. You want cash money?
Just cash money. I want to say up for that.
Money?
Cash money.
We can easily do that.
You want cash money? So there's no point in playing a game, Blizzard. If I can just spend $4.99, what's $10.99 give me? 5 levels? How can I get a max level necromancer for $49.95?
See, I asked you over and over if this guy was real. He has a fucking Slave Leia poster in the back.
Yes. Also, when you put the captions on, when he says necromancer, it's the only thing in that sentence that gets right. It knows he's saying necromancer.
Probably read his posters.
Oh, god damn it. Well, my whole guild's boycotting the game, and it's not even on the shelf yet. So I'm not going to have anybody to play with. It's just I'm sick of World of Warcraft, and StarCraft 2 is stupid. The standards are overbalanced. I don't want to play your game either.
Oh.
So you tell me what I've got to look forward to, Blizzard. Look at what you've taken away from me. First off,
Pizza?
No, Blizzard doesn't own pizza yet.
No one can ever take away his pizza.
Clearly,
You know, the thing is, too, is that the chances that man does not buy Diablo 3 day one are 0%. There is no way that he's not buying that.
well, this is going down. We're going to take a break. Yeah, and then get into some tiny bit of community segment. This show wasn't even supposed to happen.
Nope.
Right?
You should be happy with what you get.
It's
You
Yeah,
sons of
shut the
bitches.
fuck up. It's free.
I didn't say
I didn't
that.
want to say that.
Apparently that was the prevailing
Fucking
attitude
walk to your
last
house
week.
and beat your
But it's
face.
all like, guys, I think we should do a podcast. And everyone here said, yeah, I'll do a podcast on Thursday night. And we try and do it early.
No,
and it's not early at all.
Chris had to pull me away from the third strike machine
Because
downstairs to get him this
some
shit.
fucktard was using our fucking room late.
you want cash money?
Well, I do want to say that like I did appreciate when I tweeted that there wasn't a TalkRadar Friday this week that when everybody said like no, but it wasn't people complaining either. They were saying like, well, I guess if
I
we
know.
have to.
They're so done with us. Like,
No, they were sad to see it go, but they were still like, well, just
Time went
keep it up, but don't quit.
all right.
Don't quit. It's falling apart. We can sense it.
All right, we're going to go to break. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hey, I'm Mark Maron from WTF, and you're listening to Talk Radar at GamesRadar.com.
This is Rayman. And this is a man called Ray. Rayman is the star of the action-adventure game Rayman 2. Ray is not. Rayman can shoot, swim, swing, fly, and even water ski. Ray cannot. Rayman has friends and enemies in dozens of epic worlds. Ray has a sister in Florida. So, remember, it's Rayman, not Ray. Rayman 2 for Nintendo 64.
TalkRadar, bitches.
All of a sudden, I could feel 100% evil come over me.
I'm going to GamesRadar.com, the official website of the internet.
Can you dig it?
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
TalkRadar Unplugged.
Stop it. Talk Radar 170. Plugged 170. Segment 2. That's where we're at. That's what's happening.
Or as the people at
Damn
Ubisoft
it.
would say, segment due.
Segment due.
Boo. I
lost-
say boo to that do.
I believe it's Dukes.
Dukes. Frank Dukes.
Hi, I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Sorry, I gotta let these boos play until I load up my Donald Save Money jams.
Kumite.
Such an awesome movie.
I'm here to play the Giles and a mulleted bounty hunter.
I have to admit that that host guy.
Buy 3DS because it's cheaper now.
Not yet. Not yet.
That was
ahead of the
really
game?
my joke.
God damn it.
Stop. Hey guys, August 9th, 3DS drops to you got me.
Well, actually, that's not correct. It's August 12th.
August 12th, 69 cents and $169. Whoa, 3DS
69 is
$3DS can be yours. If you bought it early, you got 20 free games. We'll talk a little bit later. Also at Amazon, Brink is $24 and 29 on PS3 and 29 360. 3DS is $169 there.
Already?
Brink. More like...
Yeah. Boy, I'll always remember that was.
Can't have both of these loaded up.
That was when Tyler went out in a blaze of glory. Was on Brink. That was his final.
Brink?
Final moment. Yeah.
That was the most fun I've ever had. Like submitting horrible strap lines to him.
Yeah.
She's a Brink and she's drowning slowly.
I think that should be on our best of CD.
That was beautiful.
And then he used my Chumbawamba one.
Legend of
That's
Zelda,
right.
Brink to the Past.
He drinks a whiskey Brink. He drinks a vodka Brink.
Yeah. That was the strap
That was
line.
the strap line.
It still is the strap line.
All right.
They'd catch up here.
James Bond Bloodstone and GoldenEye 007 are $9.99 at GameSpot.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, forget
that's the right.
Tyler
Buy
before he was at PC Gamers writing a strap line for Bloodstone. It's like enjoying this game is trying to squeeze the third word from the fourth word, and yeah, that took a long time for me to get. I like this.
Good.
I like it. Dragon Age 2 at Best Buy is $29.99 on PS360, PC 360, 360. I don't know what this means, but I'm browsing really fast. Alpha players in Battlefield 3 will get free Medal of Honor, Mass Effect 2, or Dead Space 2. Alpha players, listen up. I don't know what the fuck that
Alpha
means.
testers, maybe.
I guess. Fancy Pants Adventures this week, a fucking great game. Is $5 on PSN or Xbox Live. The opposite of both the things I said previously. It's not $10
Games for
on
Windows
PSN.
Live.
It's $5 on Xbox Live Market.
Games
Toys R
for
Us.
Linux.
Toys R Us apparently has Hot Pursuit for $19.99.
It was like $5 on Steam the other week.
Not everybody has Steam. Not everybody
They
talking to us the
should.
internet.
Okay.
Portal 2 on Newegg is $36.99.
That is not a deal.
No?
No.
Too late. Too late.
That John still says different.
It's like I'm playing Bioshock over here.
I have that sound too. Michael, you want to tell us any more about France? You're going to fuck around with the door all day. Michael Raparez, we need you on the show.
You need me on the show.
What do they call doors in France?
Doors. That's the thing. Everybody speaks English in France.
That was a Disney cartoon.
That was kind of disappointing, actually.
We've ruined them.
What did you say about Bioshock?
I heard that. There you go.
That's your Bioshock.
Do you have the racist ass Mexican gun one that they use?
I don't, because I didn't consider it racist. But
it was pretty racist.
I have no idea what we're talking about, but that's okay.
What was it? It was the Bandito, I think it was called.
Yeah. The Frito Bandito.
Yeah.
Michael, you see any racists in France?
Not a lot, no.
That was such an earnest sigh.
Brought you back some faintly racist cookies.
Did you really?
They were
Yeah.
good. They were
Pepito.
good.
Pepito.
The box is lurking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
How is it racist?
It's just this wide-eyed Mexican kid with a huge sombrero
The thing
holding
about
out chocolate-covered cookies.
Because he's too sleepy to sell them?
Yeah, and the slogan,
He's wide-eyed. He's
the
not
catchphrase
sleepy.
in the 90s when I saw a commercial for them was, "Ay, Pepitos!"
well, I mean, the reason for that, I think, though, is that there are no Mexican people in Europe.
Well, there are probably a few.
It's very true.
Well, they must seem kind of strange to the Spanish-speaking people in Europe, like the Mexicans.
Yeah, probably like Americans in Spain.
I was thinking how Americans
or Americans
judge
in Britain.
Europe's.
I'm sorry, that was a total slip up. But yeah.
Yeah, and we go there and we're like, what the fuck are you guys saying?
I'm so used to eating burritos that whenever we go to Ireland, it's always like Mexican restaurants there are like the biggest luxury. It's like they're all like $40 plate meals where they put mayonnaise on.
Oh
shit.
my
I'm like,
God.
what the fuck are you doing?
Well, that was the thing in France. Like we were talking to an Ubisoft PR guy who'd been there, living there for 3 months, and he's like, "You cannot get a burrito anywhere. People don't know what it is. Like the equivalent over there is the kebab, which is like Middle Eastern burrito equivalent.
Right.
But it's with pita and lamb, and it's not the same thing.
Not like. I was saying,
It's
man,
their third world
if this
food
game's
choice.
journalism thing doesn't pan out, I'm opening an affordable Mexican restaurant near it.
You are opening an affordable.
Yes, check it out.
But yeah, we
Taqueria.
there's a bunch of kind of interesting stuff that came away with from France. I mean, we had 2 days with actual things to see, and then the rest of it, like they were organizing little day trips for us. And so we got to. First leg of the trip was in this town called Annecy, which is up in the Alps, and is a really interesting little place. All this medieval architecture, you can kind of look around at it and say, like, okay, I'm seeing what sort of inspired Assassin's Creed right now, because I'm like, I'm just kind of looking for passes, like, okay, how would I climb up that building? Okay, there's a handhold there, and just stuff like that.
That's not playing Assassin's Creed. That's always on your mind after you play.
Yeah,
Assassin's
we went to the this castle that is like one of the big local landmarks, and there's a museum set up there. So we go into the museum and we wander around, and there is no fucking rhyme or reason or theme or anything to this museum. It's just like we go into this one area and it's like a bunch of exhibits on the beginning of life, and here's a computer animation looping of Noah's Ark for kids, or here's Creature Comforts by
Aardman.
Yeah, Aardman, just looping on a TV with
You
French
need the
subtitles.
space,
and
the big space.
Yeah,
All the birds have teeth. I
Yep,
can't get over
yep.
that.
And it's just sort of wandering around there, and it's like, okay, I guess this is a dead end. Look, here's a little toilet that's been glassed off. So we'll keep wandering, and then we wandered into another part, and it's like, here is a giant room that is simultaneously devoted to taxidermied animals and things about how Annecy is the world capital of animation, apparently.
What?
Because it has a yearly animation festival. And so there's like all these animated films running with the sound off, like projected onto the walls.
Sounds like a strange museum.
It got
Sounds
stranger,
really
and so
weird.
we kept wandering and like, just like went up a floor, and like here's a floor that's like some sort of weird modern art installation. Like there's a gigantic room that is empty except for a pile of balloons filled with plaster in the middle of it, just sort of piled on the floor with no labeling or anything. We walk out, and there's like in the adjoining room, there's like this big wooden frame that is apparently meant to just like, let's let spiders make cobwebs or make spider webs, because webs are really pretty to look at. And what they don't understand is that, no, spider webs are pretty to look at until they have been used for a while, at which point they become really fucking gross. And now it's just like sort of these gray globs where you can see things that were, wrapped up and eaten. And
That was actually the janitor's closet.
oh, yeah, probably it was.
They think their janitor is Scottish too.
It was just a freestanding wooden frame in the middle of a room. So, and then like keep going upstairs. Like here's a bunch of 12th century statues of the Virgin and a bunch of chests that are here for no goddamn reason. And next door to that is a bunch of shitty pencil drawings that were done by local artists. And then in another room, there's just like these neon tubes
And then
lying against the wall for no reason. Apparently,
series
it's
of
an
neon
art
tubes.
installation from 1986.
There's
like
a
it.
plush asterisk covered in dog semen.
There might as well have been. That would have been an improvement.
16th floor. I don't even know what this sound is. Oh, I got it. Sorry.
But yeah, so
Digging into the archive.
It was interesting, but everybody was just completely weirded out by the place. And probably the best part were that the guards, and I'm putting this in air quotes, the guards were all like these really skinny, like teenage volunteers. And like, it's like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Really? I mean, like, I walk into a room.
Can't touch that.
This guy who was in the room, like, hears my footsteps immediately, like, jumps up from his chair and starts pacing around like he's ignoring me. And, like, I know what you're doing.
Monsieur, please do not take
My time to shine.
You ignorant American.
What are you going to do? You're
touch the asterisk toy.
You're going to raise the walkie-talkie to your mouth, and then the criminal is going to punch you in the face.
Don't come.
Yes.
Ready?
That's
Going to the yard.
that's
Guys,
weird.
going to the yard.
That's some weird
Yeah, this is interesting.
But isn't that the whole goal of art? Is to make you uncomfortable? And
Yeah.
disoriented? Because then you have to answer.
What? I have been looking at art.
The important thing to know about when Grim,
is a hammer.
when Grim was saying that stuff, his eyes were closed when he said that. Too.
I was doing my best, Jimmy
If
Brewer.
a piece of art makes you despise your own boner and want to commit suicide,
You should
it
be
is-
doing voice acting for JRPG
it
right
is,
now.
yeah.
No, Tokunawa, I cannot use the ice ray beam right now.
What?
I just can't.
Ooh, Sephiroth, your pics are so smooth.
But he killed my whole family.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
I saw a game today called Solo Roboto.
Oh, I can't move. What's going on?
That's the very best.
The weirdest thing in the game I saw today was that they kept the Japanese voice track in at least in the demo version we saw, and like in the game, it's very like inspired by French art. So you hear Japanese anime voice actors saying French words. Like it's very strange.
It's weird enough when they do that in English.
Yeah. It's odd stuff.
Inappropriate.
It's odd stuff.
also,
I should mention this just because it's worth mentioning that today I played Yuji Naka's brand new game, his next game from Yuji Naka.
What could that game be, Henry?
Family Fishing Resort. Fishing Resort.
Nani?
Daskete. So desu.
Was somebody going to talk about something racist?
Well,
We're already talking about Yuji Naka's fishing.
I just wanted to say that it's not as bad as it sounds. Like, it is a Wii game. It is a fishing game.
You've already dug a hole. Dig up, Henry.
But it's also like Animal Crossing. Except if the only thing you did in Animal Crossing was fishing to unlock other things.
So what you're saying is we should bring back Duke Lombardi to review this.
Maybe so, but look, it's really got some nice qualities to it. It's not for everyone.
Somebody told me something racist was being brought up.
Okay, so comic books this week.
Oh, god damn it! Is that okay, go
God.
ahead.
Wait, what were you going to use as a springboard into this?
Well, that kind of works.
Something else.
I'm saying
This is
racist.
another elongated Hank's corner because we came in here on.
I'm bringing the Hank's Corner to you. So, all right. So, background. The last month in Ultimate Comics, Ultimate Spider-Man, Peter Parker, who is pretty much the same as the real Peter Parker, Ultimate Peter Parker died. Was full on killed. On
just
screen.
Like Captain America full on died.
No, but okay, yeah, the Cap is a good example. But they had his body, he's dead, and also in the Ultimate Universe, when characters die, they stay dead more conclusively. But anyway, they said
matter?
the right before he died, they said Ultimate Comic Spider-Man is still going on though. There's just going to be a new Spider-Man, and so they finally this week in a comic had a new Spider-Man appear. And in the last panel, he takes off his mask, and he is not white. No!
Captain America is very upset.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Well, okay, so so anyway, his name is Miles Morales, and he's black / Hispanic.
I have a clip of him.
That's kind of a major difference.
Yes.
I have a clip of him. It was the new Spider-Man.
A magic lamp.
What a classic
I
Disney
apologize.
cartoon. Well, anyway, so then
Grim is so fucking disappointed in
that's
me.
classic Talk Radar right there.
Yeah.
But anyway,
what?
So then people got in a major, we're so upset about it. There's so many people came out of the woodwork, and some of them were just, I think partially it is because comic book nerds hate any change.
Mm-hmm.
They hate change in general, but also they live such sheltered lives that they come in contact. Many of them come in contact with few white people, let alone someone of a different color than them.
I think it's that they've spent so long with this character that they're resistant to any.
Yes,
I wouldn't say it's that they've never seen black people, but the idea that like your Spider-Man can't be Spider-Man because he's fucking black.
Well,
is retarded.
Yeah, no, I agree. And some people were saying like, "Oh, they kill off the white guy to add some multicultural affirmative action character."
You get your fucking Glenn Beck aspect. They're diluting the culture of America. Oh, look at my white chart. Right over here.
Yeah.
But it was like back in the 30s and even the early 60s, like when you created a new comic book character, like everyone was white. They wouldn't even if they wanted to create.
It was a printing
was
thing.
black.
It was difficult. That required more ink.
When they made a character named the Black Panther, like that was a big deal. And then they almost. And then they eventually, at one point, had to just call him the
Disney.
Panther because of the Black Panther movement. For a few years, he was just the
I
Panther.
didn't realize that.
And then he became the Black Panther.
That's
again.
pretty dickless on the part of Marvel.
I think it's
Comics.
shitty because I remember when like someone for a little while before Andrew Garfield got the new Spider-Man, which I'm very happy about because I like Andrew Garfield.
Does he hate Mondays?
Wait, I got it.
Nice.
Hold on. I was thinking of the Boomtown Rats song, which I don't care for. Anyway,
fucking hell.
Anyway, we'll close out with it. How about that?
All right, get found our closing song.
But Donald Glover was suggested to play Spider-Man from Community and Dare Comedy.
That would kind of be awesome.
Would that not be so fucking awesome?
great.
Donald
That would be
Glover
really
as Spider-Man? Like, I wouldn't even flinch for a second. Like, that'd be great.
But obviously, Spider-Man being white is intrinsic to his character.
Well, I
and what
think
makes him
it's symbolic of a change that they didn't.
Yeah, clearly only
I
white
don't-
people can be spider-bitten mutants.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to call the whole Midwest like you don't like Obama doesn't make you racist, but like maybe this is just racism. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair.
I don't. I'm
going to fall on that
Well, it's
side. of the
also it's
argument.
not even that they like they said this character is named Peter Parker and he's black. Like they didn't even go that far. They're just like
growing up as an Antista, I was jealous of every black person around me for having a more fucking American name than me. So there.
Well, that's
I
because they're
refuse
slaves
to believe
over
that
there.
you don't have an audio
Didn't
sample
wanna go there.
of the That's Racist kid. That's unbelievable.
I actually do.
It could never be more.
This kind of happens every single time there's any sort of race switched character. Like, what as a Ford Prefect in the Hitchhiker's Guide movie was played by Mos Def, and I remember being horrified. I didn't really know very well who Mos Def was, and it was just like, you're making a rapper Ford Prefect? What the dicks? And then I saw it, and like my biggest complaint was that he didn't have enough to do.
Yeah,
he was awesome,
he
and
was
he didn't
awesome.
have enough to do.
They barely. Yeah, no, they let Sam Rockwell just take over the movie.
Yeah.
like, which was funny. He was funny.
Yeah, but I would have liked to have seen
according
more
to Mike
Prefect.
Grimm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that, motherfucker?
Oh, and then to add insult to injury, if I can use a cliche, then Lawrence Fishburne got cast as Perry White.
Did anybody give a shit?
No,
White's in-
until they had a reason to be racist.
White's in his name, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I was offended that Frank Langella, a person of Italian descent, played Perry White because he's very obviously of Irish descent.
Hey, he also played Skeletor, so show some fucking respect.
And Nixon.
Didn't they have Kingpin be black in one of the movies?
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan.
And that was wrong as well.
world, Paul.
No, I don't think
That's
any.
Green Mile. I cannot.
No, that's true. That is true.
That's exactly who you cast to be him because Kingpin's whole thing is about being like physically imposing and like there's no like actual star that it's at least at that time and I think maybe even now that's naturally
John Travolta in a fat
physically-
suit.
Yeah, okay, yes, that's
Should you
true.
think of John Goodman? That guy's fright.
John Goodman 20 years ago.
Yeah, Cyclops from Brother Where Art Thou. That was scary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when you find a stranger in the Alps and then he just goes nuts?
I ain't
This is
evolved
what
from no
happens
monkey.
when you
Are
fuck a stranger in the Alps in the air.
The Cyclops from Cannibal the Musical. Now that's fucking terrifying.
What? Oh, that's
remember.
This towering Southern Confederate soldier with like a hugely fucked up eye that just squirts liquid.
That's
And it's
pretty
like,
gross.
Where are you, boy? You boy trying to kill my sheep? You boy looking in my eye?
It's the loudest you've ever been on the show. I'm so proud of you. Look at your lines up.
Wow, it's almost visible.
Yeah. So proud of you.
So anyway, that's people are getting mad about that today. Also, hey, did you see the new Superman? The first picture of Superman.
Is he mixed race as well?
He is a Brit playing American icon.
Close
Superman.
enough.
I am a
son
of
a bitch. That's right.
I don't want some limey fuck playing Kal-El.
That's
He
right.
ain't a goddamn
Now
real
guess
piece.
who's got an axe to grind? If you ain't straight out of Iowa, you can't play the Supermans.
Well, the thing is, I mean, Kal-El was not technically born on Earth.
I know that. You don't think I know that? Fuck you, man.
I have never retweeted Cliffy B before in my life. But he said, like, I like the new Superman, but why the fuck can we quit it with the scales on the costumes? Like, why does every superhero
I
costume
don't
have
get
scales?
that. Like, with Thor, it kind of makes sense, but like, what are these things? What fabric is that?
Exactly, and like, and especially when they're all tasked with making their own costumes according to lore and origin.
Mm-hmm.
Lorigin is
But yeah, like the Spider-Man costume gets like it was never very plausible that like, oh yeah, Peter Parker made that in his attic.
Yeah,
But
but
it
like
just-
every time they do a new one, it gets less plausible.
They're so like,
Yeah,
other than
that's true.
Superman and a couple of, like, the suit isn't important to who they are.
Hmm.
Like, Batman makes a great suit.
No, I disagree with that.
No. Batman makes Spider-Man suit doesn't really matter. What?
Wait, okay. You mean for what they do, like practically?
Yeah, like
yes,
Spider-Man's
I
suit
agree
is supposed
with
to
that.
conform with him as he moves around.
Let me raise what's probably a common nerd question, but so his skin has a tactile property that allows him to stick to walls, right?
Yes.
And it manages to reach through the suit that he has designed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Through his
that's
gloves. That doesn't make any sense.
His
No.
suit, they explain that it's a very thin material that he can do it.
I'm holding up
if
two
he's-
middle fingers
Look
to
at
Marvel
that. It's
Comics
the
right
double
now.
bird.
Well,
The double bird to Stan Lee.
Like he has to like
he's
take
a good
off his
person to hold up the double bird.
He has to take off his shoes sometimes if he's like wearing shoes and he's right.
Well,
it doesn't really make.
if they
I
address
agree.
it in some fashion.
But yes, they say it's a thin
I
enough.
like they address Batman's suit because he's a man and it's clearly
That's what
designed.
makes the Chris Nolan movie so good, is that it always just seems like some fucking big ass science project. It's always like, it's never just, well,
It's
this
a-
is, no, it's a
Superman
highly ballistic reflective.
came down with his suit. I understand that that's important, but I don't
Yeah.
think Spider-Man's suit is of that much importance, other than having it look a little more vibrant than it does right now.
You know the only reason Superman wears a suit? American conservatism. He could fly around naked and still be as tough as he ever was.
Exactly.
He should.
Probably
He
tougher.
should.
I would buy that book.
European Superman. He flies around naked, has promiscuous sex with whoever he feels like.
Slaps guys in the face with his dick, and it just shatters their jaws.
He starts drinking at noon at lunch at work. Doesn't care.
Yeah, there needs to be like there was Italian Spider-Man. There needs to be Italian Superman who does exactly that.
Excellent.
I'll tell you, and he's just practically a pimp.
Yeah,
That would be great.
Kind of gross.
Kind of nasty.
shoots people.
That would be awesome.
Sorry, Hank. That's not go the way you want.
No.
I need an inker immediately on this shit.
No, I think
What
that,
superheroes are their suits? Do they embody properties that are important to
Well,
the
Iron Man.
superhero? Iron
yeah,
Man,
Iron
yes.
Man is another good example. But
Hawkeye, I'm thinking of. What the fuck does his suit matter?
well,
He's an ultimate Marvel versus
no.
Captain America.
That's
what
why.
does his
That's
suit
why
matter?
Ultimate Hawkeye doesn't wear a costume.
What does Nick Fury's suit matter? Or
Well,
his skin?
Well,
for
he
that
doesn't
matter?
have a costume, and like say Black Widow just wears all black to be stealthy and look sexy. Like that's her thing. Daredevil, it doesn't really matter. It's just red because he's a devil. Like
Nope.
it doesn't.
In fact, he's the same Daredevil when he's not in costume than when he is.
Have you ever read The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay?
Yes,
That's
I
a
love that
fucking
book.
great
So
book.
good.
Because it explains why do they have all these goofy costumes? Because they were all designed in the 40s to sell shitty serial pulp comic books to children. And they're still kind of stuck with that.
Yeah.
Despite the
they're
fact
not
they've
stuck
matured
with
as
that.
characters.
But I love what they're doing with stuff like the Ultimates. The Ultimates are
I agree.
not spinning but here's a separate story if with a modern origin that anybody can easily understand.
Right,
but
exactly.
I liked how they explained the costume in the Captain America movie. Like, well, it's been out long enough. This isn't at the end of the film.
Spoiler alert!
This was a new spin. This was them making shit up for the movie and not doing based on the comic, but it worked well. That so in the comics, he gets his superpowers, and then he's like, oh, then I'll be a special agent for the army as superhero Captain America. And that doesn't make any sense. The army would just make you like a colonel or something, or not dress you in red, white, and blue to fight the Nazis. But then he instead
that is your custom.
Instead, he basically he started doing that stuff that the War Bonds commercials that you like see Bugs Bunny did back in the day. Like it was just like, I'm Captain America saying bye bonds, and he was just dancing with girls.
I just watched that Daffy Duck Nazism movie the other day, or Donald Duck Nazism.
Oh, the Fear of Space.
Heil, right into
Donald
Fear of
Duck's in
Space.
that before.
That's a great song, and it was also number 1 in the charts for a little while. Is that a Spike Jones joint? I believe it is.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it is.
I might go throw a garbage can through a pizza.
Not
place
Spike
right now.
Jonze, the director. But
Are we not the Superman? Yes, we are the Superman. Super duper
No!
Superman.
That's right.
Very and pure
So
Superman.
you're saying that's what we should close out the podcast with?
Yeah,
If you're
that's,
sure.
kids should hear that song. It's just it's sad to me that you can take that out of context and be like, see, look, Disney was a Nazi. And they're like, no, this was anti-Nazi.
Well,
pop.
he was
wasn't a
pretty
Nazi.
concrete.
He just kind of hated Jews.
And he
No,
just kind of
he didn't
funded
hate Jews.
Nazi newsletters.
He hated unions and paying people appropriate wages, which the Jews were all behind.
And he also funded Nazi pamphlets.
Newsletters.
Newsletters.
No, I don't think that's...
Henry
Although
Ford,
Hitler did collect Disney art. He loved
because
Disney.
he loved all the money that Walt Disney was giving him.
Maybe. I don't know. But was it like in
There's too much water.
I think it was like in Cracked or something that they like uncovered like these drawings of the 7 dwarfs that Hitler had done.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they did uncover Hitler-drawn Disney characters.
Wow. I could make lots of shitty jokes right now, but God damn it, I'm not going to.
Maybe we should move. Maybe we should move on to the community.
The question of the week.
I've taken up enough time.
Last week's question of the week was...
What's the most offensive video you've ever seen on the internet?
No. Last week's question
This
was.
one?
Link it in the comments.
Kicking the Fox and the Hound?
Last week's
Pretty
question
rude. Fox and the
was:
Hound.
did you ever do a thing that made your in games that made your parents mad at you, or that got you punished? So there were a lot of good question responses to this one, and I collected a few.
Oh, I got an email. apparently.
Someone got an email.
Sick.
There's Screwball 08247. He says, I was playing 007 Nightfire for PS2 in like 2003 when I screamed at Drake on the last level that takes place on the moving satellite. Here's the... What? Wait. That was a bad story. Anyway, wait. And then another time he was playing his Game Boy Color in the backseat of the car when his dad was driving. He got so mad at whatever game he was playing that he threw a cup at his dad while his dad was driving.
Wow.
He got in big trouble for that.
Yeah.
Hold on to your butts.
Nick Fury right there.
Mr. Suitman says multiple times he got his Game Boy Advance taken away for playing it at night with a flashlight instead of going to bed.
A weirdo.
And he says that happened again with his PSP.
That's why you need an SP so that you don't have the flashlight. To,
Or you buy one of those awesome like Nyko add-on things that clip onto the top of your fucking game.
And then just like create a little circle of light in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, they take 7 D-cell batteries to run and they don't match the color of your Game Boy. It's fucking great.
Yeah, fucking
Let's see. Dark Tone said that my neighbor had to leave for an emergency and couldn't bring the kids. I volunteered to watch them for an hour and play a Mario Party game. After having stars taken from me because of the stupid rules, I shouted, "That's bullshit." The kids looked shocked.
Bullshit.
The mother came back, and as I was leaving, I heard the daughter say, "Mom, what's bullshit?"
Oh, we got a UK listener, huh?
I
Don't
should've
think
said
I didn't
Mom.
let that slide.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, more of that.
Keltar93, he said, one time I was playing RuneScape late into the night. My parents came out and caught me. I became grounded for months. Not because I was playing RuneScape, which I was banned from playing, but because I had cleverly closed at the last second, revealing a pop-up ad for naked women.
Nice.
Yo, forget your gods.
That's good.
What? Creative Assassin just give me a weird folder of sounds.
Is that
Those are
Wesley
pretty
Snipes?
excellent
Is that
so
Wesley
far.
Snipes? Okay, let's see.
And immortals.
Black Element 17 said, in high school I choked someone out in self-defense. It got
This is a story.
It got blamed on Metal Gear Solid 3, which I was playing excessively at the time.
Man,
Did he
good story.
choke them out with the square button? I'll give myself this because I deserve it. Yes.
Well, the whole time he was choking him out, he was yelling "Metal Gear" over and over.
Metal.
He was doing it from inside a cardboard box.
Yes.
Ninja Dev Bear says, I kicked the glass door in my bedroom in while barefoot because I failed a mission in True Crime LA.
Man.
My dad
Not
came
That's the most passionate anyone's ever
worth it.
Yeah. My dad came up the stairs and I'm standing there with the carpet covered in glass and my foot blood. My foot blood?
Bloodied.
No,
I'm gonna edit this.
I didn't lose my games, but I did get grounded. For months afterwards, I kept stepping on shards of glass I had missed, so I guessed it was extra punishment.
Yeah, it sounds like.
To this day, I still have
Extra
no
punishment on top of playing True Crime.
And this is the last one.
Bullshit.
This is from Lando81. Back in 2005, having freshly gotten back into gaming, I discovered a game called Dark Watch. In said game, a sexy vampire cowgirl has sexual relations with a sexy vampire cowboy. This was enough to get my teenage hormones all bonered up.
All bonered up.
That's pretty good.
You remember the first time you got bonered in your hormones?
That's like Duke Lombardi's first solo album, All Bonered Up.
All bonered up.
As I was knocking one out, my mother walked into the room to hand me some laundry. Needless to say, the game was returned to Blockbuster later that day, and my PS2 was promptly confiscated for a week or so.
I hung a towel on my boner.
All the inside of your underwear looked like someone's
How
put salad
dare you
dressing
be
in the-
interested in girls?
Yeah.
We're taking away your shit.
If this was France, they would have encouraged that.
Yes, and put a hole in the wall. With
That is so healthy.
You are jerking off Susie Blurring. Beautiful.
This is bullshit. Let me buy you real porn.
Okay. Next new
So
question of
that's
the week.
yeah. Thanks for all your responses.
Thank you.
Yay.
And someday we'll return to phone calls, but not right now. Not right now. It doesn't help that there's so many, and it's everybody's least favorite segment.
We should just say that, yeah.
And I'm on here. It doesn't help.
No.
I don't know.
Do I smell an all phone cast coming up someday?
Well, one day I want just a call-in thing where we call in and talk live.
You have
That's
the all
what I
phone
want.
cast. I'll just do it by myself. I don't know who you are. That's not funny. Next call.
You're not funny either. Shut up.
I don't get that in joke. Fuck you.
I never listened to this show. That reference to old shows. It's not
Whoosh right over my head.
Wow.
So the
I
new-
love that.
1 million troops. So the new question of the week we decided upon based on your article that went up on Games Radar this week. Henry,
I've written a couple.
please dictate the context necessary.
All right, yeah. Well, so the 3DS is getting its price cut, but if you bought it, if you bought it at full price at its original price, you're going to get to download 20 free games, 10 NES games, and 10 Game Boy Advance games.
You should sit here, Michael.
They've revealed 7 of them.
7 what?
7 GBA games.
They have revealed 7 GBA.
They revealed
games.
2 more.
The one,
Wow.
the 2 they revealed. Excuse me.
Wow.
Yes,
Great.
the one they revealed this week was like
pitch perfect.
was holy shit. They are really sorry to give this game away.
You have a sound
Obviously,
effect
I'm
for it?
digging up a sound
Yeah,
effect.
that's why I didn't say the name of the game because I figured you must have.
It's
a
not
sound
going to be a
effect.
great sound effect. Thanks.
This is not going to be worth it. Is that what
No,
you're
it's not
saying?
going to be worth it at all. Yes, Henry. What is the game?
Super Mario 3. Or more specifically, Super Mario Advance 4 Super Mario 3.
Fuck
Even
that.
better.
That's not more. That's
It's the
actually less
worst.
specific, to be quite literal.
That's the worst name. So and also Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
Yeah, something Americans
Which is
never
a
played.
weird Kirby game that not a lot of people play. It was made by Flagship, the guys who made Minish Cap.
I like Minish Cap.
Yeah. But
I have a sound clip from that game.
and those do you?
Kilimanjaro.
Wow.
Or I meant to say I have a sound clip. That's all.
I have a sound clip from a
Not
game.
necessarily
Yes,
from that.
And these two are added to Super Mario Super Circuit, Yoshi's
Wow.
Island,
Wow.
Metroid Fusion,
Wow.
Mario vs.
Wow.
Donkey Kong,
You will be sucked.
Wow.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and a 5th game I can't remember.
Wow.
That's a lot of games.
Oh, WarioWare.
1 million
and
games.
WarioWare.
Which Wario?
Wow.
The first one,
Fuck
Micro.
that.
It's first one's good.
First WarioWare is great.
Man, let me tell you, I bought WarioWare DIY on Amazon for like $15. Jesus Christ, that is complicated. That is tough. I would like the instruction booklet. Like everyone bitches about how games don't come with instruction booklets anymore. That game comes with like an 80-page instruction book in that DS case. It's like this fucking thick.
Like sublingual instruction manual.
Yeah.
It could probably beat a fucking suspect in a police station with just so the bruises.
I picked that booklet up and I was like, wow.
Wow.
Just like that.
So, but that leaves 3 Nintendo published Game Boy Advance games left for them to.
I know, but
reveal.
those are all big and
pretty big. Yeah.
So what we wanted to ask this week is what GBA games would you like see Nintendo release in the Virtual Console? We went through that all in our top 7. Their Virtual Console needs some tending too. Nintendo has a lot of games of great quality that could be released there. I'm glad the Mario vs. Donkey Kong is heading there.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's good. I just didn't want to pay out I had it for Mario 64 DS before they re-released the Greatest Hits edition, where they were gracious enough to take $4 off and charge $30 for it. I bought just the cartridge for $26 used.
Yeah. Yep.
And so that's how much a lot of these games are going for right now. I would like to see Mario Golf and Mario Tennis. Camelot games.
Both really good.
They are both good.
Intensely wonderful. Little like dense RPG sports games like that you have. I don't know.
They went above and beyond with that.
I hate golf and tennis and people who play golf and tennis
so much.
I love these games.
If you play golf, you're a human sack of shit, and I wish you were dead.
I don't disagree with Michael Grimm.
I worked at multiple golf courses. The worst people on earth play golf. The worst. Absolutely the worst.
As they talk about how they rule the world and fuck over the poor. Like
there was a couple poor guys that played, and I felt for them. But yeah,
the rest of the assholes
the best part about it. Okay, there was a urologist. The local urologist had a fucking membership at this golf club I was working at, and every time he came there, other rich guys would try and chisel medical information out of him without paying, and he would get super pissed and tell him to go away.
Look, my dick's acting really weird. Could you just,
So it's only like half erect. Like the base gets real hard, but then the top's still limp.
Don't come.
They feel more comfortable talking about
the
this on a golf course.
See? Stay out of war.
Clean my clubs, you stupid little shithead. Yes, sir.
They tip you well at least.
Polish ball wood.
Tip me,
okay. Yeah. Well, I have a couple picks as well.
Oh, do you?
I think Nintendo would be foolish not to not to release Advance Wars, at least the original Advance Wars. Charge me for Advance Wars 2 if you must, but give Advance Wars 1 for free in this deal. Like it's
second.
It's endlessly it's endlessly replayable. And then I'll go for one that actually is technically impossible or wouldn't be as fun if they emulated, but it's Drill Dozer. A forgotten...
Yeah, that was kind of overlooked.
Yeah,
I love Drill Dozer.
It's basically when Game Freak decided to not make a Pokemon game for the first time in the decade.
I ever pirated a Game Boy game.
And they, but the problem with it, it was made to have a Rumble Pack. Like it has a Rumble Pack in it. You can play it without a Rumble Pack. It won't rumble, and it's a fine game. But the Rumble adds so much to it.
Anything here?
But
nice.
Superstar Stalker.
Yeah, no, that's great too. That is great too. But I think they'll charge for that. That one's too good.
The writing on those games is really unbelievable.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Funny. Like how can they be funny? Like so consistent. Like also because Nintendo
within character.
Yeah, within character, and like Nintendo normally has no personality.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, those games really fucking set
and
the
that
bar.
I'm guessing they all went through translation too.
No,
so how does
it's
this
the
happen?
stellar localization. The localization is why it's so good. Like because a lot of times, like I read, like the guy Fawful is hilarious, but but what's funny about him in America is not the base of his comedy in Japan. Like he has I think his jokes are a lot more punny in Japan, and it's not about him just having a weird dialect that makes no sense. Like,
well, I think you're saying that would be a major get.
Oh wow! Like how you all start dancing after the music's over.
It's a great song.
Oh, it's perfect. So those are my two picks. I'm just gonna keep myself.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna go with a full ass punch and say Botkai. That game with the light sensor.
Boktai?
Boktai, that's the one.
That's impossible.
Yep, exactly. Yay! That's why I said it.
Oh,
exactly.
Boktai, the fucking the Wow, the vampire.
The sun is in your hand.
Sunlight.
That's beautiful.
Or Kojima saying, "Please go into the sun." Get help,
please, just for a little bit into the sun.
For your old friend Kojima, I made Metal Gear. Just do it for me, please.
Just parents are writing me letters. Just
You
go
are
outside.
so very pale.
But then you go outside and you can't see your Game Boy Advance screen.
Exactly.
Michael Grimm never listens to the show and hasn't been on so much he finds all of my sound effects slightly
great.
entertaining.
Keep playing it.
Actually, I think direct sunlight is about the only way the original Game Boy Advance would work. Like,
I
you couldn't
needed a
see it
lamp.
otherwise.
I needed a lamp.
Yeah.
Michael?
I would like to see a Ninja Turtles game.
Yes.
Come to the system, the one that Ubisoft made, because the turtles were all so supple. In that one, and I should like to slip my penis in between their shell folds.
Fucker.
That was the one that was...
Jesus' name, amen.
That's the one made by the guys who made
Scott Pilgrim. So see, now, all turtle fucking jokes aside, I would really like to see that game, because that's one where the Scott Pilgrim game was announced, and I heard like, oh, it's going to be the team that worked on Ninja Turtles for Game Boy Advance. I'm like, that sounds fucking horrible. Mm-hmm. And so I tracked it down and I played it, and it's like, this is actually really good. This is like the best Ninja Turtles game since the original arcade game.
Sure.
And it's just really, really well made. The action's fantastic. And I think a lot of people ignored it because it was tied in with the TMNT movie, and all the other games that were tied in with that movie were awful.
Easy
but this one was actually
Which game
good.
Was this? The GBA one?
Yeah, GBA.
So not the DS
TMNT.
one, which was one of the lowest scoring games.
Right. No, not the DS one, but
DS
the GBA one,
wow.
which nobody played and which was fantastic.
Wow. Well,
what you say?
Also, Golden Sun.
Golden Sun.
Yeah. Especially
Golden
now,
Sun. That's
because, I mean, millions of people bought Golden Sun on the DS, so they're just interested to see what the...
It's still appropriate.
Also, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Play the music.
That's a...
Wow. No!
Fire Emblem's
Also,
a really...
Metroid Zero Mission.
Fire Emblem's a really good one because nobody is going to actually pay for that. Like, barely anyone's going to pay for that. But
Those are really good games.
I love them.
I
play both of them all.
Is it better than the latest Fire?
Yes, the one on Wii sucked.
The one on DS wasn't as hardcore.
I don't know anything about Fire
I need a bunch of
Emblem.
hardcore JRPG shit in my ass so I can have fun.
Well, the problem with, like, it was still kind of hardcore, but it was like a half step, and you're like, dude, I want to either be like, I want you to take it easy on me or really fuck me over. Like, I don't want to be like half fucked.
None of this middle ground bullshit.
I want the RPG where Goku throws a spirit bomb.
Yes. Wait, is this Tony Littlefeather or what? What's the Indian
Pickle Feather.
name? No, not that.
Yancey Pickle Feather.
Yancey Pickle Feather McGillicuddy.
You mean, do you mean the Indian character from Fantastic Four?
No, that
Wyatt
John Redcorn.
One of us made up. I forget his fucking name.
You made him up.
A Buffalo Dickfoot. I totally forget his name. It has been many moons.
That's definitely you.
You just did it.
Did I?
I think so.
You were just hearing yourself talk there, Chris.
That sounds like a bet. Since I'm pinching the head of my dick. That sounds like a good time for us to go.
Just doing that, like, I'm gonna skin you alive voice.
I'm gonna skin you alive.
Hope you're ready.
Where are you in front of my relatives?
Are you the
Cold
protagonist from Prey?
Trying to change the weather around. I am Tommy. I don't
aliens
appear
are
very
coming
very
down.
long.
Tommy Wiseau, apparently.
Tommy Wiseau. Lisa,
Wow.
you're tearing me apart.
My movie is terrible, but at
From
least
my
it's
people.
mine.
From my people.
Oh, Mark, it's so funny.
This physics,
No, you've ruined it!
I'm sorry.
this physics mechanic is very disorienting.
Oh, Mark, I have not laughed this hard in many moons. All right. We'll go. Does anybody want to close out with a video game song? Don't make me play Boomtown Rats or the Furious Phase.
The end of Rogue Warrior, where Mickey Rourke raps.
We already did that.
Fuck!
We did that already. You
All
want
right.
to pick something
We were-
from Street Fighter 3?
Nah. Well, Jazzy NYC, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Michael
fuck
seemed
that
like he
dog.
wanted to suggest something.
Yeah.
There was something we were talking about earlier, but now I forgot what it was.
All right,
That we were gonna
Jazzy
play.
NYC from Street Fighter Thrizzle Snizzle.
Third Strizzle.
Third Strizzle. Online Edizzle. Yes. N-word. And then we'll play that the next week. What? I didn't say anything.
Next week, Michael will be out, but Brett will be back.
Brett will be back. And then 24-hour marathon and PAX. This is going to get crazy.
There's no releases for the next few weeks.
Yep. Real busy. That's why Fake Sick on Wednesday. Anyway, we'll see you guys later.